This is Marky Mark.
This is Dayron.
You are watching
The Big Guy Show. Hangover Edition. So, Dayron, after a long night of drinking, feeling kind of crappy the next morning, don't want to get moving or do anything. My favorite cure to get going again is to just get going again with some red beers.
Red beer. Man, I have avoided drinking red beer for the last forever. I've never had a red beer. And ever since I moved to this town, you and all kinds of people have been telling me, you got to try red beer, you got to try red beer.
Why haven't you?
Well, I'll put it this way. What do you say when I cook with beer?
That's a waste of beer.
That's pretty much my excuse.
But at least you're still drinking it.
Yep. So yeah, you stepped out of your comfort zone trying different craft beers. I've talked you into trying. You've stepped out of your comfort zone trying foods, you know, that I've told you were pretty good. So it's time for me to step out of my comfort zone. Give this red beer a try. Not that we were over imbibing or anything last night.
No. But I feel like crap today. Since you've never had a red beer before, let's see.
Yep, school me. Show me what it's all about.
A couple different ways you can make them. This is a Bloody Mary mix that we like to use. It's kind of spicy. And then there's also the Clamato. Gotta have the Clamato with it. And you know, it's weird. I was thinking the other day, I don't know how long Clamato's been around, but I remember my dad making red beers when I was young, and he always used Snappy Tom.
Yeah. Snappy
Tom.
Tom.
I don't think Clamato was around. I don't know. But
you know what? Now that you mention that, my old man might have made red beers in the past when I was really young, and he used Snappy Tom. He stocked Snappy Tom in the house.
Yeah.
And I remember drinking it. It was like a V8, but with a kick.
Yeah.
But what the heck is in Clamato?
I don't know. I think it's clams.
Let's look at the ingredients here. Tomato concentrate, onion powder, celery seed, jalapeno pepper, garlic powder. I don't see any clams in there.
No?
No.
Thank God.
Which might be a good thing.
That would probably make me throw up.
I don't know if my stomach could take clams this morning.
Me either. This is a Michelada mix. Camaronazo. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, don't ask me. I ain't going to do any better. Well, this headache I don't think is going to go away by itself, so
nope.
Get cracking.
Okay, let's make a regular batch first. Usually only put a little bit of Clamato in there.
It's about a quarter glass of Clamato. All right.
You always have to put your lemons.
Squeeze a lemon wedge in there.
Squeeze a lemon wedge in there and drop it down. You can
lime wedge.
Put a lime too in there just to mix it up a little bit.
Squeezing the lime. Squeezing the lemon. Sounds kind of naughty.
It does sound a little naughty. You're doing a little bit too much squeezing going on over there, Dayron.
All right, so
and
then
you
beer.
Just add your beer.
Which, by the way, look at that. Nice new Bud Light Broncos cans. Look.
That is awesome.
I imagine they're doing that in every state, so
yeah,
there's going to be a lot of happy football fans this season.
And a lot of people like to add a little bit of salt. Not too much.
Red beer.
Red beer.
Oh, I guess.
It's good medicine for you. Cheers.
Cheers. Over the teeth, through the gums, watch out, bubble guts, here it comes. Not what I was expecting. I didn't know what to expect. Add a little more salt to it. You know, it reminds me of a much more milder Bloody Mary.
Yes. Pretty much just like a Bloody Mary.
And I love Bloody Marys.
Now, if it's not cold enough for you, you can grab a couple pieces of ice there.
Oh, there you go. Yep, ice it up
Drop
like a
some
Bloody
ice
Mary.
in there.
Now I imagine you could get just as creative with these as Bloody Marys.
Oh yeah. I've seen people put Worcestershire sauce in it. I've seen people put Cholula in with it to spice it up. There's many different ways you can do it. Whatever your mind can come up with.
A little bit of celery.
Sure, celery.
A couple green olives. A little crisp bacon.
Bacon?
I don't know.
Bacon in my beer? And it sounds like a country song.
That's pretty good, man. I feel ashamed for not trying it sooner now. Look at all these years I've wasted.
That's right.
Guess I'm just going to have to make up for lost time now, huh?
Yep. You're going to have to plan on being hungover once a week.
My wife would love that.
I'm sure she would.
Nice and cold. It's not too hot of a day, but it's cooling me right down. You get that little snap from the spiciness. It clears your head and sinuses a little bit.
Yeah.
And the beer and tomato juice sits on your stomach good. It's got to be the acidity in that Clamato that is probably smoothing out the stomach acid and everything in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Leveling everything out. It's leveling my stomach out.
Me too.
Red beer. It's kind of Bronco's orange beer there.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. It's really not too red.
Well, Bronco season's coming up. We might just have to watch some early games and mix up some red beers. Try to come up with some new recipes.
Yeah. I don't think I'll put bacon in mine. Hey, you know, you never know. I think I'm going to make my next one with this. Try this one out.
Let me see. Let me give that a shot. Camaronazo gelada.
Camarón is shrimp.
Huh.
So this is for making shrimp cocktails.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a shot. And you broke out the Tabasco on this one. Oh boy. Kick it up. Get a little bit more spice to it. This does smell a little bit more spicier. That Tabasco and that mix might be a little bit more spicy. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, cheers to spiciness.
Heck yeah.
You know, in a lot of restaurants, when they make red beers, they a lot of times they'll salt the outside of the glass, like
okay. Kind of like a margarita.
Like a margarita, yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling better already.
I was starting to feel better after the first drink, but I'm definitely getting better and better by the minute. Guess there's nothing else left to do, Ron, except mix one up with the last Bloody Mary mix. 5 peppers.
Oh. 5 pepper Bloody Mary mix.
That might be a bit spicy.
Woo! Oh man, it smells spicy. But I'm down. Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Down the hatch. Well, not as spicy as I thought it'd be.
Not as spicy as I thought it'd be either.
But you definitely got a full peppery flavor to it, man. It tastes really nice. Probably the most flavorful of the 3 mixes, I'd say. I don't know what you think.
Wide variety of flavors in that.
I might even just kick it up a little bit with some Tabasco here.
Living dangerously today, Daron.
Yep. Feels like a nice blistered sunburn on my lips. You've been holding off on trying red beer for the same reasons I did. Take a chance. Roll the dice. Give it a try.
What can it hurt?
Sure can't hurt any worse than you're probably hurting if you need one.
I definitely was hurting this morning, but I'm feeling much better now.
Yep, me too. So that's it for this quick episode of the Big Guys Show. Be good to yourselves, my friends, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man, is it loud out here today?
It is. Quiet! Oh, man. That's better.
That is much better.